out there and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Pass to Claxton.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Doris, someone who plays within himself. Nick Claxton knows what his team wants from him.
There's real value in a player understanding his role, and that's Nick Claxton. Sprint the floor, rebound, rim protect. He knows who he is and what puts him on the floor.
Here's Towns. Brooklyn pulls it in. Simmons with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's Claxton. No good from outside. Right side, Brunson. New York again, can't hit. Brooklyn with the ball. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
15.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Here's Simmons. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside Hart, down low. Bridges, right side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days, but in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
Williams on the wing. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez.
And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Pass to Claxton. Outside for Russell. Outside Simmons. Goes back up. And another shot. And here's Claxton. Right side Simmons. Shot clock at 6. From the right block. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
A guy who tends to play within himself, Simmons takes shots he really feels he can make.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn leading by 6. Outside, Williams. Claxton up top. Pass to Johnson. He buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players, to the coaches, to the front office, and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Staying strong through the contact. Ben Simmons doesn't back off.
Knicks trail by 9. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Brunson. Lets it go from deep. That one is off.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
Doris Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. And it's Simmons with the jam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Pass to Claxton. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Claxton's got 7.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The kick out to Simmons. Hits the trifecta. He's got 6.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Ben Simmons getting it done for the Nets. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Knicks trail by 17. Outside Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times, had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
Outside Johnson, back to Simmons. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
And it's Brunson missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Williams misses. Knicks trail by 20. Here's Shamet. Outside McBride. Here's Brunson outside. Brooklyn with the board. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Ben Simmons, a guy who combines size and skill, and he's percolating.
Fires in the triple. Brunson's got 5 now.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Johnson. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Inside, the kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 21. Here's McBride. Here's Sims. Claxton with a rebound. Here's Williams. Driving in. And Williams punches it home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Puts up a three. Sharp grabs the miss.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
B.A., it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
From the wing, and it's Brunson missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Johnson for three. Hart pulls it in. 1:11 left to play in the first half. Towns, that's good.
Guys, that is what you call two physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
To the inside, Sharp. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Martin. Knocks down the long J. Martin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Towns outside. Deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Sharp.
Next substitution. Number 2, Miles McBride.
Now off the inbound. And it's Whitehead with a rebound. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Martin. Over to the wing. Here's Whitehead. Three-pointer. It's Sharp on the wing. 4 on the clock. There's the three. Whitehead can't get it to go. Outside Hart. Knocks it down from distance.
3.
Hart's got 5. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Brooklyn out in front, opening up a huge gap. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Brunson outside. And it's Martin with the rebound. Outside Sharp. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
It's Martin on the wing to the paint. Whitehead can't get it to go. And New York has possession. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team seconds.
Pass to Watford. The 3-ball. Hard with the defensive effort. And he drives in. Some solid defense from Martin. Here's Johnson. Here's Whitehead. Martin with the ball. Anunoby covering. From deep, Johnson sinks the tray.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
And the Knicks call time here. Brunson looks it over. Drills the baseline jumper. Brunson's got 9 points.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Assisted by
He's got 11.
OG Anunoby.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Whitehead. And the Nets, another 3.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
The shot by Towns, no good. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated. Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Whitehead's got 8 here in this quarter.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Hart. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Brooklyn with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And a foul on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Checking into the mix.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Watford outside. Pass to Whitehead. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Here's Martin. Nails it from beyond the arc. Martin's got 8.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Sharp. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That's on Mikal Bridges. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Doris, it's hard to believe that Knicks' title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Substitutions on the court.
Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Big men. At the line, 2 times.
First one falls for him. Well, the Nets are still feeling the ramifications of trading for James Harden, Doris.
Well, B.A., consider in that trade, they gave away Jared Allen, Karis LeVert, and 4, count them, 4 first-round picks for a total of just 80 games played for James Harden. The reverberations are still being felt.
Pass to Martin. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And out the line, shooting.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second one. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. New York again can't hit. Pass to Clowney. Over to the left wing. Here's Beekman. Covered by Towns. Here's Iwoma. 4 seconds left. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And so it's Brooklyn destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead.
The Knicks, 27.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Beekman. Pass to Martin. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land. Martin's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Sims. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And yep, it's good.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Drops in the three.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And that one's good, Brunson.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a three of his own. You've got to love it.
Here's Iwoma. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Beekman. Martin, right side. From deep. For three. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Payne. Here's Sims. Clowney pulls it in. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Clowney's got his first points of the game. Here's McBride. No good on the shot. Brooklyn with the ball. Robbed. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Sims. And the layup is good off the glass.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Sims. And Beekman pulls it down. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
A big group substitution here for New York. Right wing. Pass to Beekman. Here's Iwoma. This one for three. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. So it's the Knicks now. Fires, high post. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Here's Beekman. Drills it from deep.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Beekman at the line.
Both good from the line that time. And New York has possession. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Jalen Brunson.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Shooting 2. Clowney.
And he's good on the second. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Sinks it from distance.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Here's Wilson. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
From deep, Johnson. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Brunson. Sweet little floater.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something.
They saying that I'm the Tupac of my borough. We had to get it. We had to